Look out, Middle Tennessee. Benny is on the beat. Here comes your host, Benny Pulley, going in-depth with singer-songwriters and musicians from across Music City and beyond, with live performances straight from historic WLIJ Studio B right here in Shelbyville. Benny on the Beat on WLIJ is sponsored by Black and Blue Sports, Hawkins Flight Academy, and by Shady Acres Creations Boutique and more in Bell Buckle. Now, let's see what we got here. Here's Benny Pulley.
All right, this is Benny Pulley. I'm here with Darrel Appelt. I hope I pronounced it right. I always think it's Appelt. I hope. So, Darrel, joining me from Texas. And Darrel, tell us how to pronounce your name.
Well, my dad would say Apple. Over the years, people have turned it into different things, so it doesn't matter to me. Appelt, whatever, man. Just Darrel.
You're like me. Mine is Pulley, which is pretty basic, but they still want to say Pulley. It's Pulley, like a pulley on a car.
Creative with it.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you got to think about.
Hello to everybody in Tennessee. This is awesome. I'm excited about visiting with you guys.
Well, guys, I want to ask you a question, Darrel. Tell us where you're from and what part of Texas. We know you're from Texas, but tell us what part of Texas.
Well, I've been in Columbus, Texas since '85. I raised my sons here. But my dad was a football coach, athletic director growing up. My mom was a teacher. So I got bounced around when I was a little kid. So various places, but kind of ended up when my dad got out of the coaching business, Eagle Lake is where I grew up from 9 years old through high school, and then went to college a year in San Marcos, Texas, and met my wife, which we've got our 42nd wedding anniversary is tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I know one of these songs is about her, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play that here shortly. But, me and my wife last week, or the 5th of June, we celebrated 50. So it's hard to see people like that nowadays making it that long,
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, and congratulations to you, man. I tell you, that's when you can do that, people ask always, how do you do that? I said, well, it's called a compromise and discuss things.
Well, we've been in Columbus a long time, and we love it here. We're about an hour west of Houston,
okay.
Right on I-10, agricultural community, county seat. I think we're up to like 3,900 people.
Wow. Now, don't you have a son or something having a birthday today?
I was going to thank you for, I was going to shout out to my son, Stephen, my first boy, turning 34 today. He's a Purple Heart Marine Sergeant, Afghanistan war veteran, and we're just thankful that he made it back. He had a great Marine career, and he's doing well. He lives in Bryan area, College Station, with his family, and 2 kids and wife, and so, yeah, he's having a birthday today. We'll see him tonight.
Well, tell him, Stephen, happy birthday from Tennessee.
Good.
Yeah, now, how many children do you have?
Just 2 boys.
2 boys.
The other boy is also military. He's doing a full career currently in the Air Force.
Okay.
His wife is as well. They're stationed in Ohio now at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Kyle played football at the Air Force Academy, and now he's doing a career in the Air Force. But he's also a singer-songwriter.
Oh, wow.
He's got 2 albums out. William Kyle, he was the one that said, "Hey, Dad, you need to come up." His first assignment was at Oklahoma City, Tinker Air Force Base, and he said, "You need to come up here and record at Castle Row." And so that's what I ended up doing, and falling in love with making your own records, and that's kind of how I got started and got to visit with him, and then it just went from there. And we did the last 2 albums down here near Houston with Jacob Metter, which I'll mention here in just a minute. We'll do some thank yous and stuff, but yeah, 2 boys and my beautiful wife Melanie, and we're in Columbus. I'm doing radio and still got the music career going after all these 4 decades of it, and just thank the good Lord for every day, and people are finding my music on the internet, and it's been a real fun ride.
Well, I tell you what, I listened to several of the songs the other night, and you really got a good voice, and I understand you were sort of like a late bloomer. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, Randy Seymour and I were talking about that just the other day, and I said, Randy, but should I keep going? Should I just hang them up? Or, he said, man, you keep writing songs. And when a guy like that says you write a good song and you make a good record, how can you not keep going, right?
That's right.
But back in the day, we thought being in a cover band was the best thing ever, and I thought I'd do that forever. 38 years, cover band, almost 100 shows a year. I was in some great bands. I had some of my own bands. Put it down in 2018. In 2019, I had the opportunity, like I said, to go up and do an album and kind of turn toward the songwriting part of it, and fell in love with that. And even though we're out doing smaller venues, wineries and breweries and places like that around here, I still make new friends and meet people that found my music somehow, Texas country lovers, and or just country music people in general. And it's been so much fun. Some of my best friends have come along after all those band days, really more since I've been recording. Have I made some amazing friends, but that's a blessing to be able to do it this long, man.
And I understand you're a DJ at a local radio station down there?
Gosh, dude, okay, so I started playing live music in bands at 16 years old. I think my mama cried the first time I went and played at a bar room.
Yeah, they don't like that, but...
But at 19 is when I started my radio career. A little station in Burnett, Texas. I'll never forget, 1340 KHLB.
KHLB.
Country. This little old radio station, man, and had so much fun learning the ropes. That was in 1981, I believe, and then I had met my wife in college, and we got married in 83, and then I moved back to my local area, my home area here in Colorado County in 85, and been here ever since. And so that's kind of the circle. And yes, I'm doing a morning radio show here on our, shout out to our Columbus radio station and all our listeners. Maybe some people are streaming this morning, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Doing the morning show, and then still got my music career going. So God is good.
Well, that's good. We talked. I talked with you just a little bit yesterday, just knowing, you started doing it later in your life, doing the actual touring and doing different clubs and different venues, and that's turned out real well for you. And being a DJ, I never thought I'd be a DJ. I was a businessman, so I ended up being coming to work here in 2019. So we got sort of same similarities. I got two boys also, so I know how that is. So just let's go ahead and let's get ready and play one of our songs. We're going to do Back Road, and then I'll ask you a little bit about it when we get through playing it. So, Brandon, if you'll play Back Road for us.
Crank it up.
A back road, a dusty lane, going home to see my family. It's my country home. When I wanna go, I'll take a back road. A whippoorwill sitting in the field, he sings a song about the way I feel. It's my country home. When I wanna go, I'll take a back road. get me there to the peaceful scene. 'Cause there's no doubt what my daddy meant when he told me, son, it's heaven sent. It's your country home. When you wanna go, just take a back road. Let's go. Run and play a back road back to the fields of green. Gotta get me there to the peaceful scene. 'Cause there's no doubt what my daddy meant when he told me, son, it's heaven sent. It's your country home. When you wanna go, yeah, it's my country home. When I wanna go, I'll take a back road. A back road and a dusty lane. I'm going home to see my family.
All right, that was Darrel singing Back Road. And if you have to get a chance, just go to YouTube and type in his name, Darrel Appelt, and look up the video, Back Road, and you'll find it. And I watched it last night. Great video. And tell us a little bit about the video, Darrel, and what that meant to you.
Well, I wrote that song as a tribute to family farms everywhere, and we were thinking about doing a video, so obviously we went to our family farm near Hallettsville, Texas, and my granddaddy was a farmer, and Grandpa Appelt had 400 chickens.
Wow.
25 sheep, 35 cows, corn, cotton, hogs. He had 150 acres of German farm, and it's my favorite place to go growing up. So I told my dad if I ever had a chance to record that song, put that song on an album, I was going to do it. So that was kind of a tribute to the family. But it turned out that a lot of people with family farms, especially when they saw the video, they were like, "Hey, man, that's like our farm," and it really made them feel good. And I had a lot of messages from people. So glad we were able to get that on the first album, and I hope everybody will go take a look at the YouTube video, because that really brings the song to what it's supposed to be, and I know it's one of my dad's favorite songs. He appreciates it.
Well, I know he did, and that the video is really good. I really enjoyed watching it, seeing some of your family members. You said were some of your family members there, and your dad and all, and it really makes it real, when you do music like that and can actually show your own family, because that's who you're doing it for,
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now I'll go right into another song, and I think this one with Blue Eyed Girl. It's got something to do with your wife, but I'll ask you that here in just a minute. So we're going to do Blue Eyed Girl, Brandon, and then we'll take our 2-minute break, and then we'll come right back.
All right.
Small town in Texas on a hot summer day. Saw a tall, blonde, blue-eyed girl walking my way. Tried to get her attention, her eyes began to shine. Thought to myself, sure would like to make that girl mine. Whoa, blue-eyed girl, thought to myself, could this be the one for me? Yeah, maybe she sure made me see. Now she's mine, oh, blue-eyed girl. She's mine, oh, blue-eyed girl. Look at us now, made that girl my wife. Took those vows to stay with her for the rest of my life. Sometimes I still think back to that hot summer Texas day. Saw that tall blonde blue-eyed girl looking my way. She's mine, oh, blue-eyed girl. She's mine, oh, blue-eyed girl.
Our trending fashions are boutique style apparel at affordable price. Something you're looking for? Look no further than Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. We have special brands from Judy Blue to other famous boutique style brands in most sizes for all ages. We also offer on-site permanent jewelry for the more adventurous shopper. In Bell Buckle at 102 Bell Buckle War Trace Road. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 9 to 6 p.m. 931-813-3100. Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More is your new place to shop for the latest designs and fashion trends.
Mention this ad to receive 10% off your first purchase.
Bring your printing or embroidery vision to life today with Black and Blue Sports of Shelbyville. Proudly serving your community since 2003, Black and Blue Sports offers embroidery, printing, digital media, and ad specialty products. Choose someone who strives to provide you with the newest trends and exceptional quality with no minimums. Black and Blue Sports on Wood 14, East Highland Avenue in Shelbyville. 931-680-9898 and online at blackandbluesports.com. Curious about flying? Learn to fly at Hawkins Flight Academy in Shelbyville. The sky is not the limit. With state-of-the-art training and technology like aircraft equipped with Garmin avionics, Hawkins Flight Academy has what it takes to fulfill their commitment to your aviation success. Hawkins Flight Academy, empowering flight, inspiring pilots. 931-488-5969. Located at the Shelbyville Municipal Airport. HawkinsFlight.com.
Hello, Trouble. And he's got a friend. It's Benny on the Beat on 98.7 and AM 1580 WLIJ. Sponsored by Black and Blue Sports, Hawkins Flight Academy, and by Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More in Bell Buckle. Now let's send it back to Studio B.
All right, This is Benny. I'm back with Darrel, and we're going over some of his songs. And we just got through playing Blue-Eyed Girl. Now, tell me a little bit about Blue-Eyed Girl. When did you release it, and sort of how did it come about? And I understand that all the songs that you've released so far have all been written by you.
Yeah.
Well, that's great, man.
Well, maybe that's because being in the live music business for so many years, and then being a radio, country radio, you have ideas in the back of your head, or you hear certain things, but it's mostly just, and I don't, I like to write songs that make people smile or feel good,
right.
and or they can pull from it, they do it. But I'm a very simple, not a real deep songwriter for sure. But yeah, Blue-Eyed Girl. Well, that song you just heard, I met her in college at San Marcos, and actually I told the engineer at Castle Row Studios when we were doing that, recording that song, should I say San Marcos, Texas? And he talked me into that I should just say small town in Texas. But it was San Marcos, Texas. But anyway, and my wife also is doing the harmony vocals on Blue-Eyed Girl.
Oh, wow.
You were maybe listening to the harmonies, so she was singing harmonies on that song. But anyway, I appreciate and love her. We'll have our 42nd wedding anniversary tomorrow, June 25th. So I think one of the first dates we ever had, I'm sure she was packing drums or musical equipment into a dance hall somewhere. Probably one of our big dates. But hey, speaking of the first album, Back Road and Blue-Eyed Girl, those songs are on, and there's 12 songs on that album, so there's a lot. We're real happy with that album. We kind of rushed through it. We still think we got a good product. The great Ron Treat was the sound engineer. Ron was in Nashville for a long time. Matter of fact, Ron Treat, I mean, I'm telling you, man, you talk about a little old boy from Columbus, Texas, going up to Oklahoma City and being around these people. Ron Treat was the guy who engineered Hank Williams Jr.'s greatest hits.
Oh, wow.
Won all kinds of awards. And those Oklahoma musicians I had on my first album, if you don't mind me saying thank you and a shout out.
You go right ahead.
Name dropping a little bit. Here's a little name dropping. The drummer on my first album, Steve Short, toured with Reba McEntire.
Oh, wow.
The guitar player, Terry Scarberry, toured with Barbara Mandrell back in the day. He is an amazing guitarist. He came up with some of the riffs and some of the solos and everything in my songs. And Victor Rook played bass. Victor played with all the Oklahoma greats like Vince, the great one that we lost recently, Toby Keith.
Oh, yeah.
Reba, all those people. So I was around a bunch of famous studio players and big-time musicians, and so I was just like a kid in
the candy store.
To hear the whole time we were making music.
Yeah.
Up there in Oklahoma City. But anyway, yeah, Blue-Eyed Girl was the first song that we ever put out on the internet.
Okay.
Distributed on the internet, so that's cool.
Well, that's cool, man. I tell you what, it sounds like you got it going on, and you really got a passion for good country music, and coming up with these titles and the songs. 30 doing it all by yourself. That's a great accomplishment. Writing one or two for most people is an accomplishment, but for 30 and doing them all yourself, that's a great. Now, do you when you have I call it a brainstorm, do you write it down or do you record it on like your phone, and just so you can remember it for later when you get that? You're always going to get that line that drops in your head, and you're going, that needs to be a song.
Yeah, you'll get your inspiration, and I can tell you some stories behind all these songs that we're going to play. Yeah, you'll hear something, or someone will tell you something, and you'll kind of put it in the back of your mind, or I do anyway.
Yeah.
And but a lot of times I'll just sit down there in my game room, man cave there at the pool table, and with my guitar, and sometimes the music will. I'll have the music in my head before I actually finished lyrics.
Oh, wow.
Or, think about solos or choruses.
Mm-hmm.
The verses usually come pretty quick, but anyway, I don't know. I probably do it different from the real amazing songwriters that are up in Nashville doing it for a living and all that. But I guess we all have our own ways. But there's always a story behind the song.
Oh, yeah. Now, we're fixing to play Why Wait. And so could you want to go ahead and tell us the story behind it?
Yeah, let me go ahead and tell you that. Okay, so a buddy of mine and I and some other buddies were in Hallettsville, Texas, at a wild game supper.
Okay.
And, hunting and wild game supper and a bunch of guys sitting around talking. And the guy's name is Ed Gill, one of my best friends now. And we were talking about people that we hadn't seen in a while, or maybe family that we've been wanting to go see and we've been putting it off, or something we've been wanting to do professionally in a career or something like that. And Ed looked at me straight in the eye and he said, dude, you need to write a song called Why Wait?
Wow.
Why do you want to wait? If you put it off, if you procrastinate, you may not ever get to do it.
Yeah.
Or you may never see those people.
Yep, you're right.
You might call them home before you even get a chance to go hug their neck and say hello, and you've been putting it off. So I kicked that around for a while, and finally sat down and wrote the song, and had an idea of how I wanted to get it recorded. It's on the newest, it's on the Memory Lane album. But so Ed Gill gave me the inspiration, and I ran it across some friends of ours, Corey and Stephanie Greeley, and asked them if I should record the song, and they said absolutely. So we ended up doing it, and the guy that does live shows with me played the intro acoustic, and did the harmonies on my new album, Philip Brummett. I love Phil. But Why Wait is just what it says. And I tried to make it relate to everybody. So the song starts off with, go on, son, and ask her out.
Yeah.
Free Dad, but you don't want to wait, or you might lose your chance. So it kind of progresses from there, and then everybody can listen to the lyrics. And the musicians could not have done it better. It came out exactly like I was hoping it would come out. So
that's good. Now, Darrel, on as far as your musicians, how many do you usually have in a session? Do you have a couple of guitar players, a drummer?
Well, let me do some name dropping again.
Okay.
On the last two albums, my producer Jacob Metter, the amazing Jacob Metter, at Orchestrate Sound Studio near Needville, Texas. He has a studio that replicates and is as good as anything you'll find anywhere in the country. Right there in a little small town, and his musicians, the bass player on my last two albums, Dan Smith, toured with Mickey Gilley.
Oh, wow.
The fiddle player on my last two albums, Kurt Balmer, he played with Lone Star.
Wow.
And so, yeah, I'm name dropping here, right?
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good.
Nolan Burke, just one of the top guitarists in the Houston market. Tyson Chef on the drums. Everybody wants him doing their drum tracks. It was, yeah. So I wanted to make sure that when I went in to do records, if I was ever going to be able to do it, I wanted to do it at major studios. I didn't want to do it halfway and just throw something together. So we went all out, and Orchestrate Sound did an amazing job. But this song right here, gosh, I wish I could get this song into the hands of some major person in Nashville.
Yeah.
The message really got out thanks to Roger Ramsey, promoter. Roger retired from Nashville. He was with MCA Records for many years. He was George Strait's promoter.
Wow.
Roger Ramsey. You can Google him if you want. Roger heard my song, and he said, I got to have that song. I want to promote that song. Because he's retired, and he lives in Houston, and he's promoting Texas songwriters and artists, and he wanted to promote this song, and he was able to get this song up to number 63 in the top 100 last year.
Wow.
And we had about 18 radio stations playing this song every day for 20 weeks.
Wow, that's good.
So the message got out, and people were thanking us for putting this message out. They said, hey, you urged me to go see my mom or go see my sister or go see my good friend that I hadn't seen. And thanks for writing the song. So that's all we can ask for as a songwriter.
Yeah, as long as it, what it matters is, how it touches a person. And, there's those songs that when you're listening to them, they actually touch you in some way or another. When they do, that means the songwriter's doing what he's supposed to do,
100%.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and play Why Wait, and then we'll go ahead and do our commercial break because we're right at the half hour.
Why wait? Go on, son, and ask her out. Why wait? There's no better time than right now. God only knows when that door will close. So why wait? Why wait? Go on and follow all your dreams. Yeah, why wait? That old plenty of time ain't what it seems. Don't let the good times slip away. Only God knows if you've got another day. So why wait? Why wait? It's a fine line, it's a short drive. You know we're traveling on. Why wait? Better get yourself right with Jesus, 'cause we're almost home. Go see your mom and dad or some long-time friends. You never know when you'll get to see them again. So why wait? Your sister or some long-time friends. It might just be heaven when you get to see them again. So why wait? Don't wait. Why wait? Why wait? Go on, son. Ask her out.
Curious about flying? Learn to fly at Hawkins Flight Academy in Shelbyville. The sky is not the limit. With state-of-the-art training and technology like aircraft equipped with Garmin avionics, Hawkins Flight Academy has what it takes to fulfill their commitment to your aviation success. Hawkins Flight Academy, empowering flight, inspiring pilots. 931-488-5969. Located at the Shelbyville Municipal Airport. HawkinsFlight.com.
Our trending fashions are boutique style apparel at affordable price. Something you're looking for? Look no further than Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. We have special brands from Judy Blue to other famous boutique style brands in most sizes for all ages. We also offer on-site permanent jewelry for the more adventurous shopper. In Bell Buckle at 102 Bell Buckle Wartrace Road. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 9 to 6 p.m. 931-813-3100. Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More is your new place to shop for the latest designs and fashion trends.
Mention this ad to receive 10% off your first purchase.
Bring your printing or embroidery vision to life today with Black and Blue Sports of Shelbyville. Proudly serving your community since 2003, Black and Blue Sports offers embroidery, printing, digital media, and ad specialty products. Choose someone who strives to provide you with the newest trends and exceptional quality with no minimums. Black and Blue Sports on Wood 14 East Highland Avenue in Shelbyville. 931-680-9898 and online at blackandbluesports.com.
All right, we're back with Darrel, and we're going over some songs that he's written. And the last one we just played was Why Wait? So tell us a little bit more about that. I know you said that people just wait on doing different things. It's sort of, I would say, sort of almost a motivational song. Don't put anything off that you want to do. And I know you was telling me yesterday about the music, and you asking Randy about, should I do it? And he's told you, yeah. Keep on doing it. So you just got to keep on, as they say, keep on trucking.
God only knows if we've got another day.
That's right.
You hear that all the time, but I was glad I was able to put it into a song, and it really did touch a lot of people. So very blessed for that. And thanks to Tom Hancher, I got to mention him.
Yes, sir.
Here we are on radio in Tennessee, but I'm still going to mention my friend because he sponsored that song.
Okay.
And he got Roger Ramsey paid to promote it, and we were hoping that it would reach a lot of people, and it did. So appreciate Dr. Hancher for that.
Well, that's good, man. It's always good when you've got people behind you that likes your music and support you, because that means a lot in a musical career, So,
yeah.
All right. So we got the next one coming up. Is called A Place to Go. Tell me a little bit about it and what's the story behind that one.
Okay, real quick, this is kind of a bio along the lines of being the older musician, the business. And this song was the easiest song I think I've ever written, as far as just getting it done, getting it over with. Not because it has just two chords.
Right.
But it's biographical. So the music and the bar rooms didn't get the best of me. I know I'm an old troubadour, but I've got a whole lot more to see.
Right.
So, and goes on to, as long as I've got good friends and an old guitar, I'll always have a place to go. So A Place to Go, that was in my head. I was like, oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
And so, and the other thing, I asked my producer, Jacob Metter, if I should even put this on the album, and what could they do with a song like this with just two chords, and could they really beef it up, make it fun to listen to, a jam, a big guitar solo in it. So it's a jam.
Okay.
And it's my most listened to song on Spotify. I don't know, we're close to 150,000 listens maybe.
Wow.
On it, which for a Columbus, Texas songwriter, I'm just tickled to death. But there's something about this song. People love it. They've got it on their playlist, I guess, when they're out on the weekends or what have you. But I hope everybody enjoys it. Crank it up. You got to play this one loud to enjoy it. So, play
all right, let's play it, Brandon.
All right.
get the best of me. Yeah, I know I'm an old troubadour, but I got a whole lot more to see. Yeah, it's a young man's game, but I'm still booking some pretty good shows. As long as I got my friends and an old guitar, and I got a place to go. And a neon sign gets me through the night. Yeah, a little dance hall dust and a two-step, and we're all gonna be alright. So raise your glass to country in your hometown and that white spot in the road. And an old guitar, and I got a place to go. Any old song that you know, yeah, as long as it's in the country, then I got a place to go. And you got a place to go. We got a place to go.
All right, we're here back with Darrel, and we're going over all the stuff he's got going on. We just heard A Place to Go, and I like that about just having your guitar and your friends, and you got somewhere to go. You know, it's something about a musician who has a guitar. People love to just, I call it jamming. You know, they just like to get together, have a good time. It's a way, and I don't know about you, but it's always been for me. Music sort of calms the spirit, makes you feel good most of the time, and you're just it's relaxing, you know.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's always been part of my living too. I wish I could say it was a hobby, but it's not.
Right.
But yeah, there's always, as long as you're being professional and you're putting a good product out there and you're entertaining, you've got some pretty good music going, you're always going to have a gig, you know, it seems like.
Yeah.
Well, an old-timer told me many years ago, a friend of mine that I played with many years ago, Leon Pappy Self, told me, he said, boy, don't listen to your critics. As long as your phone's ringing and you're booking jobs, you're doing something right.
That's good advice. Good advice. Now, Darrel, if somebody wants to get your music or visit you, where would they go to do that?
Okay. Well, here, let me start with Facebook. I have Darrel Appelt, and last name Appelt, by the way.
Okay.
And Darrel, and I also have Darrel Appelt Music on Facebook. 2 Facebook pages.
Okay.
Keep up with my stuff that way. As far as the internet and my albums and all of my original music, I want to say thanks real quick to TuneCore, my distributors, for distributing all my music worldwide on Apple Music, Amazon, Spotify, gosh, what else? YouTube, we even went Pandora this last time around. So every single platform that you might get your music on the internet, you can find my music. So I really appreciate TuneCore for what they've done for me for the past 6 years that I've been recording and putting out music. I've connected with folks overseas who found my music. I don't know how people do. I guess they just look for Texas music, but I want to say shout out to my buddy Paul and his wife in Scotland. In Scotland.
Oh, wow.
And got to be on an Australian radio station recently. Some friends in Canada found my music somehow. The internet, Vinny, the internet is a crazy game changer for us independents who don't have, the big dollars and labels and promoters and all that stuff. So it's really cool to be able to distribute your music worldwide and have people find it.
And the thing about it is, and it sort of amazed me, of course I do a couple of shows, and I've done one, and I see people pop up on the map. It's like a road map that shows you a little pinpoint where they're located close to the vicinity. And I had some the other night, it was in the UK, and you're going, okay, they're listening to me in the UK, and you're going, man, how's this internet stuff work? Coming from the old school where they didn't have a computer to when they got it, and the advances we've made in technology for music, for basically anything we can think of, it's just gotten to be sort of astronomical. I mean, it's just a great thing for a musician like yourself, where people can hear you somewhere else. And Europe is a great location for country artists. The market over there is huge. People, they love country,
Yeah.
So, and me and my wife, we took back in the 90s, late 90s, somewhere in that area, we took a trip to Australia, and they love country music over there. And so it's just a great thing to see how that thing has grown, So we're going to play the next one. I'm going to come up and we're going to play Mama Jean, and we'll ask you a little bit about here. But we're going to go ahead and do Mama Jean. We'll do a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back. That way we can get in our break. All right, Mr. Brandon.
Mama Jean is a ray of sunshine. When Mama Jean looks your way, a country smile, come on in, how you been? You're just in time for supper, we're about to pray. She never fails to say I love you. She never fails to understand, 'cause she loves the good Lord, her family and her Uncle Sam. She's gonna sing along her favorite gospel song. Like, why me, Lord? I'll tell you why. It's the kindness that I've seen from Mama Jean. So when the rain is gone, just look for that ray of sunshine and that country smile, and she'll ask you how you been. And one more time she'll tell you that she loves you, and ask you when you're coming back again. She loves the good Lord, her family and her Uncle Sam. She's gonna sing along to her favorite gospel song. Like Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. That's Mama Jean. Yep, Mama Jean. Yeah, yeah. smile. Mama Jean.
Our trending fashions are boutique style apparel at affordable price. Something you're looking for? Look no further than Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. We have special brands from Judy Blue to other famous boutique style brands in most sizes for all ages. We also offer on-site permanent jewelry for the more adventurous shopper. In Bell Buckle at 102 Bell Buckle War Trace Road. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 9 to 6 p.m. 931-813-3100. Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More is your new place to shop for the latest designs and fashion trends.
Mention this ad to receive 10% off your first purchase.
Bring your printing or embroidery vision to life today with Black and Blue Sports of Shelbyville. Proudly serving your community since 2003, Black and Blue Sports offers embroidery, printing, digital media, and ad specialty products. Choose someone who strives to provide you with the newest trends and exceptional quality with no minimums. Black and Blue Sports on Wood 14, East Highland Avenue in Shelbyville. 931-680-9898 and online at blackandbluesports.com. Curious about flying? Learn to fly at Hawkins Flight Academy in Shelbyville. The sky is not the limit. With state-of-the-art training and technology like aircraft equipped with Garmin avionics, Hawkins Flight Academy has what it takes to fulfill their commitment to your aviation success. Hawkins Flight Academy, empowering flight, inspiring pilots. 931-488-5969. Located at the Shelbyville Municipal Airport. HawkinsFlight.com.
Hello, Trouble. And he's got a friend. It's Benny on the Beat on 98.7 and AM 1580 WLIJ. Sponsored by Black and Blue Sports, Hawkins Flight Academy, and by Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More in Bell Buckle. Now let's send it back to Studio B.
All right, we're back. This is Benny. I'm with my friend Darrel out there in Texas, and I think we've become friends because we got so much in common. Anyway, we just played Mama Jean, and I'd like to know a little bit about how that song came about.
All right, well, Mama Jean was my stepmom. She's passed away a little over a year ago, and we miss her very much. But Mama Jean, a while back, said, you would really write a song for me? I said, of course I would. She was just couldn't believe that I might sit down and write a song about her. But the song really, I've had so many people say, I know a lady like that. You just heard the song, so you heard the lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, yeah, my grandma was like that. My aunt, my sister is like, my mom was like that. And matter of fact, I booked a house concert off of that song. Someone heard that song, got in touch with me. They have a Mama Jean, and they invited me to do a house concert. So it's so weird how your music will get out there. But we love our Mama Jean. We miss her very much, and so that's how that song came about. And that song, actually, I kind of wrote the music first, which was kind of interesting. But and my producer Jacob Metter let me put a little bit of my harmonica in that song.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think the picture we've got of you on our page is where you got the harmonica, the brace that goes around your neck, and you got the harmonica.
Also,
that's talented.
Hey, quick shout out to my blood mama. I love my mom. My real mom. She's 85. She's doing awesome.
Well, that's great.
Birthday up in August. She lives close to where Randy C. Moore is. She's in Livingston.
Okay.
And so she's always supported my music. Love you, Mom, if you're streaming.
That's great, man. So the next one we're going to play, because we got two more to play, and I think I'm going to play them back to back, and then we'll discuss them. One of them is called Memory Lane, and then the next one is called Jack Daniels Is Not My Friend. So we're going to play both of them right in a row, and then we're going to come back and discuss them. Brandon, if you'll play them for me.
Okay.
a little ride with me. I got a song about way back when and how it used to be. Do you remember when we all sang Freebird and Ramblin' Man? And I knew every word to Merle Haggard's The Way I Am. If I leave here tomorrow, it ain't ever gonna change. There will always be a memory lane. Yeah, you know, every girl crazy about a sharp-dressed man. And she sang along to every word to Jack and Diane. And I remember when country was country and still going strong. And we would shine our belt buckles out at New Beulah Hall, and we would dance all night long. And if I leave here tomorrow, it ain't ever gonna change. 'Cause there will always be a memory lane. A memory lane. Give me a 1960 Impala with the windows rolled down. And I remember that band, Thin Lizzy, and the boys were back in town. And if you want some real country, just crank up some old George Jones. And my baby used to start me up with the Rolling Stones. If I leave here tomorrow, it ain't ever gonna change. 'Cause there will always be a memory lane. A memory lane. Get on the back road, y'all, and take a little ride with me. Sing a song about way back when. And if I leave here tomorrow, it ain't ever gonna change. There will always be a memory lane. A memory lane. A memory lane. Memory lane. Do you remember when we all sang Freebird, Ramblin' Man? And I knew every word of Merle Haggard's The Way I Am. Jack Daniels is not my friend. I think of her and here he comes again to beat me down with rocks and glass. All he does is just kick my, well, it's a honky-tonkin' atmosphere. It always gets me back in here. I think of her and here he comes again. Jack Daniels is not my friend. I'd rather be floating on the Guadalupe River drinking a beer. But it's her strong memory that always gets me back in here. Yeah, the Jack and Coke, the secondhand smoke, ain't no way to live. And I'm trying real hard to put up my guard, but her memory always wins. And Jack Daniels is not my friend. I think of her and here he comes again to beat me down with rocks and glass. All he does kick my, well, it's a honky-tonk atmosphere. It always gets me back in here. I think of her and here he comes again. Jack Daniels is not my friend, no. Guadalupe River drinking a beer, but it's her strong memory that always gets me back in here. Yeah, the Jack and Coke and secondhand smoke ain't no way to live, and I'm trying real hard to put up my guard, but her memory always wins, and Jack Daniels is not my friend. I think of her and here he comes again to beat me down with the rocks and glass. All he does is just kick my ass. Me about a honky-tonk atmosphere. It always gets me back in here. I think of her and here he comes again. Jack Daniels is not my friend. I think of her and here he comes again. Jack Daniels is not my friend. Jack Daniels, if you please. Man, you're killing me.
All right, this is Benny with Darrel, and we just played two of his songs, one called Memory Lane, and the other one was called Jack Daniels Is Not My Friend. So let's go ahead and discuss just a little bit about Memory Lane. How did that come about?
Well, Memory Lane, I just noticed a lot of songwriters were dropping names and song titles and memories and throwing it into verses, and I said, I can do one of those.
There you go.
I'm going to do one of those. So that's really all it is, Memory Lane, and some of the things that we all remember.
Yeah.
And also it mentions the 60 Impala that my good friend, my best friend, Walter Weaver, wins a bunch of car shows at. So it's in the third verse, so I had to throw that 60 Impala in there.
That's all right. That's all right. Now, Jack Daniels Is Not My Friend. Tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, now I just want everybody to know that we're not slamming. Y'all, you're in whiskey country.
Yep, you're right there.
Okay, we love Jack Daniels. A little twist on whiskey. A lot of people will write a song about whiskey to where it really just, kind of dark and I thought, well, this old boy gets to thinking about losing his woman again, and there he is again.
Yeah.
Hanging out with Jack Daniels. So I was thinking, well, why don't we just say Jack Daniels is not my friend, even though I think of this woman and I go back to
drinking again.
But it's just a fun honky-tonk dancehall type of song, kind of the stuff that we used to play back in the early days of Texas dance halls and the band days, and I thought I'd write one like that. So I hope people enjoy just a good, upbeat, fictional fluff.
Yeah.
Traditional country sounds. I love the fiddle in that song.
Oh, yeah, it sounded good.
And so
now, didn't you tell me this one is being re-released?
Well, we're gonna use it as a single, and we're gonna really promote it. We're hoping July 4th.
Oh, wow.
As a single release, Jack Daniels Is Not My Friend.
All right. Well, that'll be good. Maybe they got to hear it here in Tennessee first, since we're in whiskey country.
That's it.
All right. Well, Darrel, I want to say I appreciate you and what you're doing with country music. I appreciate you being a fellow DJ and what you do there, because you're working at a small station like us. you're doing everything sort of like Brandon and them do here with production and all that stuff. Appreciate you and all you're just representing for the music and the country industry. And it's a pleasure to be able to speak to you, and I hope we can do it again.
I hope we can do it in person one day.
Yes, sir. I really would like that. And then we could get the acoustical guitar out here and play some jam there.
That would be awesome. And my best regards to all you wonderful folks in Tennessee.
Well, buddy, I appreciate it. And like Brandon said, we had a lot of people listening in today from Texas, so we know your fans out there listening. So we appreciate all of them coming in and listening for the show. Thank all of you. We will join you next Tuesday. I think we got one, but I'll find out and let you know for sure. But y'all have a great day and enjoy your day.
Trending fashions are boutique style apparel at affordable price. Something you're looking for? Look no further than Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. We have special brands from Judy Blue to other famous boutique style brands in most sizes for all ages. We also offer on-site permanent jewelry for the more adventurous shopper. In Bell Buckle at 102 Bell Buckle Ward Trace Road. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 9 to 6 p.m. 931-813-3100. Shady Acres Creations Boutique and More is your new place to shop for the latest designs and fashion trends.
Mention this ad to receive 10% off your first purchase.
Curious about flying? Learn to fly at Hawkins Flight Academy in Shelbyville. The sky is not the limit. With state-of-the-art training and technology like aircraft equipped with Garmin avionics, Hawkins Flight Academy has what it takes to fulfill their commitment to your aviation success. Hawkins Flight Academy, empowering flight, inspiring pilots. 931-488-5969. Located at the Shelbyville Municipal Airport. HawkinsFlight.com. Bring your printing or embroidery vision to life today with Black and Blue Sports of Shelbyville. Proudly serving your community since 2003, Black and Blue Sports offers embroidery, printing, digital media, and ad specialty products. Choose someone who strives to provide you with the newest trends and exceptional quality with no minimums. Black and Blue Sports on Wood 14, East Highland Avenue in Shelbyville. 931-680-9898 and online at blackandbluesports.com.